What's up? Welcome to Activate. Amanda Baxter here, and today we have a 10-minute hips and hamstrings class. This is going to be focused on stretching and mobility. The good news is all you need is your lovely self. I want you to think of this as a self-care class, okay? Keeping your body flexible, keeping your body mobile, and keeping yourself loved. All you're gonna need, again, is yourself, a mat, because we'll start standing and make our way to the floor. So let's just dive on in. Walk your feet wide. We're gonna start center lunge. Turn out the toes, take a big inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, you're gonna bend the knees east and west, and then your palms or your forearms are just gonna press back on the inside of the legs. Nice center lunge, okay? As you're here, if it feels good, maybe a little rock side to side. Now, things when it comes to stretching, I want you to get comfortable slowing down. And then also remembering that stretching looks different on everybody. How my stretch looks might not be how yours looks, and that's cool. If you're higher up, that's fine. In the center lunge, if you want more, maybe you pop the right heel and then take that right palm, press on the inside of that right thigh. Feeling this good release through that lower back. Lower back is all about releasing through the glutes too as well. Take a big breath in. Exhale, if that heel is lifted, lower it. Let's switch sides. Press gently with that left inside of the hand on the thigh, and then lift the left heel. So this is gonna release the inner thighs too as well. Little spinal twist, mobilizing through your back and your glutes. And then I want you to just go ahead, drop the heel, extend the legs, toes turn front. Give yourself a forward fold. If you need to toe heel the feet in a little closer, you can. Toes turn out about 45 degrees. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, I want you to plie or bend the legs. We're coming to a deep squat, yeah, all the way down. We take a big inhale. Fill up the diaphragm. When you're ready, exhale, forward fold, extend the legs. Feel the stretch through the hamstrings. So totally your pace. Remember, if you need support, hands can rest on the thighs or the shins. If you're deep squats here, that's fine. Hands can be in prayer or on the hips. If you ever needed to hold onto something in your space, you can. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, extend those legs, finding that fold again. And I always like to encourage with stretching or mobility, a little rock through the positioning is always good. And if you feel a tight spot or tension, just hold it for a moment. Let's go for a plie. We breathe in. And then we're gonna hold this one here for a moment. So just holding, okay? If you need support, you can hold on to something. If your feet are too wide, kind of scooch them in, and then using either the elbows or the palms or the forearms, just press back on the inside of the legs. Now watch here, we're not hunched, yeah? Give yourself a posture check. Roll the shoulders down, press back with the arms on the inside of the legs, and then feel the opening of your hips and your inner thighs. Try to drop your glutes down, right? Tucking under with your tail, letting that spine just come into that neutral position. Hold a big breath in. And then we're gonna slowly exhale, let it all out. All right, big release. Let's come on to all fours. So just crawl your way there or comfortably get there. We're gonna be in quadruped position. So you can open up your knees and big toes come together here. We're gonna rock the hips back towards your heels and then come forward. So as you come forward, take a big breath in. As you rock back, exhale, let it go. So play with this, all right? Your range of motion could be big, it could be small. This is whatever you need today. If you want to amp it up, maybe as you press forward, you take a little froggy stretch, right? Extend the legs, extend through the chest. And then we push back, hips to heels, maybe child's pose. Breathing, exhaling out. So take it as it feels good. Release it as needed. Froggy stretch again is going to open up through the core, the hips. The hips are connected, right? And release back. Give yourself one more there. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. All right, I'm gonna come front foot. We're gonna sweep your right leg forward, just coming into this half kneeling position, and then scooch that left knee back an inch or two. Let's go hip flexor stretch. Now, either palms can stay on the mat or hands come to the front thigh. So if you need to rock back, and then as you rock forward, maybe you go for an overhead reach. So a little release back, just extending the front leg. As you rock forward, lift through the hip, arm extends, outside hand can touch the mat. One more, breathe in. Exhale, hold it there for a moment. We want to feel this length with the hip flexor and the psoas. So just extending up, up, up to that top diagonal corner. Squeeze your booty, tuck your tail. That's going to help open up the hips too as well. Amazing. We're going to release from there. So gently, we're going to take a half split. Front leg extends, sit on your tush, and then this back leg is just going to be bent. So we're in what we call in the dance world a jab split. We'll inhale, reach up. Exhale, relax your chest forward, and just think of releasing everything down to the mat. Now we want length behind the back of that right leg, so let it elongate. Chest towards the thigh. And if you need to be lifted, hands on the thigh, the shin, need to soften the knee, you can keep the knee soft, but try your best to hold it there. Holding it for 4, 3, 2, good. Walk your hands in to lift up. And then gently, we're gonna walk back to this back forearm and then gently rest the other forearm down. Now, a little quad stretch to open up the hip flexor. If you can take this outside foot, squeeze it in a little tighter. If you want more, you can relax all the way down instead of being propped up on the forearms. Take what you need. This is an intense stretch, so breathe with it. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, squeeze the booty. Think of pressing your hips up to the sky as you tuck under with your tail. Yes, and it's gonna get right into that inseam of the quad, the inner thigh. Big breath in. As you exhale, gently rock back onto the forearms. Sit on up, and we're gonna switch out your legs. Woo! Okay, so we're gonna roll over. Left leg sweeps forward, come into your hip flexor stretch. And again, palms can rest down, or if you want more, hands on the front thigh. Maybe that outside arm floats up, and then outside hand can reach the mat. Good, hips rock back for a second. Breathe in. Exhale, come back into that hip flexor stretch. And remember, you can always hold this stretch, right? If you're like, you know what, I'm feeling it. It's okay to feel it, hold it there. Breathe in. Exhale, take it back in one more time. Hold it up and over. Feel the length, tuck under with the tail, lift up out of the hip complex, extend, elongating on that upward diagonal. And then how's your face, how's your neck? Relax, take a big breath in. Exhale, we're gonna come out of it. We're gonna come to that half split, okay? So gently, either sitting down, front leg can extend, reach up with the arms, and just start to walk the hands out, right? If you need to soften the knee, it can be soft. If you're comfortable, hands either on the thigh, the shin, or walk the hands out. And then your hands can frame either side of the leg. Now, as you're here, you might feel tiny shakes, right? Is one hamstring tighter than the other? That tends to happen, right? We have imbalances in our body, and that's why stretching and mobility is so important. Come back to that breath, breathe in. As we stretch and mobilize the body, we're working to keep our elasticity of our muscles and our tissues, and then create symmetry through the body. So if you're feeling tightness and stiffness, you're in the right place here, trying your best to decompress it all. Take a big breath in. Exhale, walk the hands in to lift the chest. We'll go for that quad stretch again. So gently just placing the back forearm down, and then the other forearm down. If that's enough, hold it here, okay? Take a second, let the quad get a moment to lengthen. And then when we're ready, if we wanna get deeper, our chest, or our back is gonna rest all the way onto the floor. Just let it hang loose, all right? Try to hug this foot in tight, tuck under with your tailbone, squeeze your booty, and again, think of length happening on the inside of that thigh and that quad. Your breath is gonna be your best right here. So nice deep breath in. Exhale out. It's almost like a little movement meditation. I always say my stretching is a form of meditation, which I love. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, we're gonna gently start to walk onto the forearms if you're not there, and then come up. All right, we're gonna just come to a seated position, butterfly. Bottoms of the feet come together. And then just give me a nice flap of the wings for a moment. Shake out the hips, and shake out your neck if you need to. And then take a big breath in, lift the chin, the chest, the heart. Until you're gonna fold. Now either again, using the elbows, the forearms, the palms, push down gently on the inside of the legs. And try to make sure you're even with your hips here. So you're sitting on both of your cheeks, both of your sit bones.
If you want more, you can walk the hands out in front and maybe just let chin drape into the chest. Take a big breath in. When you're ready, exhale. We're gonna lift the chest as you walk everything back in.
And take a big breath in. We're gonna inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Hands are gonna come to a prayer. You can look at the prayer, take a big breath in. Exhale, slowly float that prayer down to the middle of the chest. Maybe bringing one hand to heart, one hand to belly. And then one last mindful breath. Take a big breath in, fill up the diaphragm like a balloon. And when you're ready, slowly exhale out through the mouth like you're blowing out those candles, letting go of anything that is no longer serving you today. Amazing. If your eyes were closed at your own pace, open them, come back. You did the daggone thing. Great job getting some self-care in. Make sure you get a nice stretch selfie and tag us at Activate with Amanda. Tag me at the Amanda Baxter. Leave a thumbs up or comment on this class. Let us know how it went for you. Anything you want to see more of, anything you have questions about, I am a resource for you forever and always, and I am rooting for you. Also, if you need someone or you know someone that may benefit from this class, share it with them. Sharing is caring, and let's continue to pour into one another. I'm your coach, Amanda Baxter, and I'm so proud of you for showing up for you today. Great job, and I will see you next time. Peace out.